In this installment, we're going to be going over the NBA Finals game number 3. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef Dan. I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our NBA Finals game number 3 we got going on Wednesday. I did want to bring it out a little bit earlier than usual so you guys can hop on the line before things change. So before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetsJetsD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91. And don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 5.82 thousand subscribers. You guys are doing phenomenal right now. This is the road to 10K, and we are well on our way. Guys, if you're already subscribed, continue to like and comment. It is super important for that YouTube algorithm so we can grow to a broader audience and I can continue bringing this free content. All right, if you're not subscribed, I highly recommend you sign up right now. We have a great community on YouTube and on Patreon. Okay, so continue to show that love and support. It is super important. Make sure if you're already subscribed, just like the video. It is super important so we can get to those 200, hopefully 300 likes in one video. It'd be super awesome to see that as well. If you want the premium plays, you have to sign up for that link provided down below so you guys can get connected not only to me. We have a community in there that is going over plays all day long. All right, that's what we're talking about here. Bounce off ideas, get creative. All right, you can't do it by yourself. All right, that's just straight up, point blank. I'm so excited to announce I have partnered with BetStamp and Sign Up Expert to provide you guys with an easier way to sign up with any sportsbook in your area. If you go to the link in the description down below, you will be directed to this page you see here. It automatically displays all available sportsbooks in your area plus their current promotions. For example, you could take the plays given in this video and apply it to any other sportsbooks you don't currently have and reap the rewards. Now let's get into the slate. All right, to kick things off, the game 2 video, we were 1 for 2. Literally, I gave out the 6.5. If I would have just gave out the 7, we would have been fine. It would have been a push. But the 6.5, they literally had the number at 7, as you can see, 105 to 98. So technically, we did lose with the 6.5, but I did call the under in that game there for game number 2. So we were 1 for 2 in the game 2 video. We're going to try to sweep it here. All right. Now, between the Boston Celtics, Dallas Mavericks, this is game number 3 in Dallas. Looking at the current odds right now, the Dallas Mavericks are home favorites here. Minus 130 on the money line with the comeback of the Boston Celtics at a plus 105. That point spread at a 1.5 and the total points at 212.5. So two things here. The line opened up 1.5, as you can see, but that money line was a 112. It has adjusted, it has risen. I do expect this number maybe to go a little bit higher. Maybe the point spread even moves as well to the 2, maybe even 2.5 range. So we still have some time before then, but I definitely wanted you to hop on it now to see. Okay, so you get the early number, just similar as for game 2. If I hopped on it earlier, we would have had this the plus 7 and we would have been fine. We had a push, if anything, as well. All right, and now the total has dropped. So we're going into Dallas, and the total has dropped to 212 instead of 214 after the 2 back-to-back games of unders. Now, with the Boston Celtics here, they do like to play at a slower tempo, but the Dallas Mavericks, they've been a top 10 pace team for the entire season. I do expect them to switch that pace, and that's going to help the offense flow better for the Dallas Mavericks, all right, as well. I just want to go over that, give you some nuggets. For the full game public bet percentage, all right, 53% of the bets and 52% of the money, so it's really split even here, are leaning towards the Dallas Mavericks here on the money line. So people seeing the 2-0 start for the Celtics, they are split in the middle or which way to go on that money line. For the point spread, people are taking that plus 1.5 and trying to be safe. 60% of the bets, and it does drop a little bit there on the money, 50% of the money. So people are down the middle on this game here for game number 3, and it is in Dallas. All right. For the total, 78% of the bets, 79% of the money is towards the over 212.5. All right, so that's going to be interesting to see here. I do expect Dallas to turn up the pace a little bit, and I would lean towards that over 212.5. Injuries, there was no injuries. We did get that pop-up scare with Luka Doncic, but I did have no issue with him. I fully expected him to play in the game on game 2, and he did, and he showed out and really played well despite the fact of his injuries, which was like a chest contusion. All right, now looking at game number 3 here, they made the same amount of shots. That's absolutely insane. So it was poor 3-point shooting here by both teams, the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics here. Poor 3-point shooting. That's what the Celtics rely upon. Dallas Mavericks can do it in multiple facets and ways. The issue, a couple issues here for the Dallas Mavericks. The reason why they weren't able to take game number 2. Number 1 was free throws. They missed 8 free throws. That could have been very huge in this game, especially from Luka Doncic, missing 4 free throws. It could have been a one possession type of game when it came down to it. It didn't look like the rebound was in favor for Dallas Mavericks. It's just in certain scenarios, Celtics were getting big second chance opportunities. That's weird that the Dallas Mavericks won the rebound department technically. The other issues for the Dallas Mavericks, they gave up too many steals. The Celtics had 10 steals. The Mavericks had 15 turnovers. And what was the major killer here? Points off of turnovers. 21 points was given up off of turnovers by the Dallas Mavericks, which allowed easy baskets for the Boston Celtics. They need to stop turning the ball over in this scenario. Okay, they can't do it. All right. This team is very, very lethal in the Boston Celtics here. So what are we going to go with in game number 3? Okay, if the Celtics go up 3-0 in this series, it is essentially over. Kills a lot of buzz, all that. All right, this is a must-win scenario here for the Dallas Mavericks at home. So when you're at home, this is when the role players kick in. I expect PJ Washington has been fine. I expect a better game from Derrick Jones Jr. I expect a better game from Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford. Maybe we see a blowout spot by Maxi Kleber as well. He should be coming through here because he's getting major minutes because he can guard Porzingis and he can stretch the floor hitting the 3-point ball. I do expect him to have a better game there as well. So if the cast is coming through for Luka Doncic, that should be enough for Dallas to win in here. And then the ace in the hole is Kyrie Irving. All right, Kyrie Irving, you're away from Boston. None of that Kyrie suck stuff. You are in a comfortable situation here at home where you need to show up. There's no way you can win this series scoring 16 points. All right, so I fully expect a bounce back from Kyrie Irving at home as well. So we're going to be going with, this is a must-win scenario here, absolute must-win scenario here. Dallas on the money line at a -130. Do not play with that point spread. Just take the win. Take the win now while it's early. I love that money line there for the Dallas Mavericks. And for the total, like I said before, I think things get going here. Things get flowing. This offense gets clicking. And we're going to be on the side of the Dallas Mavericks here in the over 212.5. They dropped it. And we're going to catch it here. Give me the over 212 in this particular game here in Dallas. All right. So let me know in that comment section down below. What are your thoughts for game 3 right now? We have plenty of time to fill that comment section up. Maybe come up with a same game parlay down there. Definitely conversate. And if not, join the Patreon right now. We do that anyway. All right. So join the Patreon. You get around a group of guys and girls that are going through these slates each and every day as well. You get future bets as well. So that link is provided down below. So I'll be back very soon with another video, and peace out.